Is it to see Ilya skate this morning?
Yeah, it's always good. You get your guys back on the ice, and for Ilya, yes, very nice to see him back.
If Casey was to step in for him, how much does he kind of fill that void, that same physical role in defense?
He does. Fitzy's a very physical player, very competitive player. So, we obviously can only play so many guys, but we do miss his game as well.
What have you seen from Peyton Krebs earlier this season?
Boy, he came back. He's stronger. He's physically stronger, and he's his age. He's another guy that you just see maturing every day, physically, emotionally, more experienced in the league, and yet lots of growth potential. Really immediate. I would suspect he'll grow a lot within the next couple of months, now that we get back into the rhythm of the season.
How does the identity you expect to see from Calgary compare to what you saw in Edmonton the other day?
I think it'll be different. I think they'll be much more physical, and this is a tough building, and this will be a very tough, challenging game for us. I think we're well aware of that, and looking forward to it.
Can I ask you about the trust maybe that you saw early on in Tage Thompson? You guys have a little bit of history together, and he just said the trust that you kind of gave him early on. It obviously grew at this level, but what you saw in him from your early days.
Yeah, with Tage, I had the advantage of seeing him when he was 16 and 17, and at that time you could see the potential, but you also worked with him enough that you saw the growth progressively, and he's a very dedicated, committed guy, and he gives you every indicator that you should have confidence that he's going to keep getting better as a coach. He's working. He's got a sense of objective. He's intuitive. He wants to learn. He's hungry for more, to learn more. So all the ingredients were there for him, and it was nice to be in a position to give him more from the coaching side.
Pardon me. Chatting with he and Alex, just the idea that they want to kind of right this ship. They've taken on personally, amongst others, but just from the outside looking in, how important that is to know these guys want to be the team that changes the culture and the identity and beyond. That's got to be pretty powerful to have in your room.
Well, you use the word powerful. That's what came to mind. That's really powerful when you have players that have a sense of big picture, have a sense of their ability to influence and impact big picture change. Cultural change, potential success. They see and feel potential of success, and that's just stoked their appetite to dedicate more, to and do things in that fashion more. They practice with more intent, more intention. They carry themselves around the rink with more intent. You just see that. Yet they haven't been rewarded. They're going to be hungry until they resolve that issue. I'm sure of it.
Can I take you way back to the early 90s of the Columbus Chill for a scouting report on a young defenseman named Brad Treliving?
God, you did your research, huh? Yeah. He did, and so did my other assistant coach, Jason Christie, who the three of us were together for a couple of years. And Tree is, you go back and you can't remember everything of the year. You can't remember every player in detail, but it seems like everything you do remember, Brad Treliving was in and involved in, from at the rink to away from the rink. He was a great teammate. He's become a great friend, and is really super, not only a hard worker, he's a super person.
Big picture, how do you kind of approach the goalies when Eric has a game like he did the other night? The balance, I guess, between keeping both guys fresh and riding the hot hand, things like that.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how we handle it moving forward, but the decision we looked at was, yes, Comrie feels like he's in a groove where, we have 3 more games on a road trip. It just seemed natural and easy that you throw Comrie back in there today, and Andy, the experience Andy has and the professional experience he has, it's easy because you don't even have to explain much to him. He's in it for us and for the team and for winning, and we have 2 extremely capable goalies, we feel, but tonight it was the easy decision was to go back with Comrie.
Does it help to kind of get one in the bank too for Craig when you can like you said, it's kind of an easy call, and it's another chance to save his legs a little bit.
Yeah, I think that factors into it. That he's had a game. He's a guy that at his age, his summer training, and it's tough as a goalie to get on ice hockey training. So he it was way more conducive to him and productive to him, his game knowledge, his experience, to not try to get on the ice much in the summer. So, we're giving him a little bit more time to get back acclimated through the season, which it doesn't seem like he's missed a beat. But he'll get more and more as we go, I'm sure of it.